Let's talk about something we all use constantly, every single day, and probably don't think twice about it. Our words. But what if I told you that every time you speak, you're making a choice that has huge, real-world consequences? Okay, let's get into this.
And right out of the gate, the wisdom we're pulling from here sets the stakes incredibly high. I mean, think about that. This isn't just about being nice or mean, it's about life and death. The words we choose can literally breathe life into someone's spirit, or they can cause some serious damage. That's a huge idea to keep in mind as we go.
So let's think about it with this metaphor. Imagine your words are bricks. Every single day you're a builder. And the big question is, what are you building? Are you using those word bricks to build bridges, to connect with people, to create understanding and friendship? Or are you building walls that just isolate you, create division, and block any real connection? It's a choice we're making in every single conversation.
All right, so if you're going to be a builder, you've got to know your tools. And our source material gives us 5 key words to focus on. Think of these as the fundamental tools in your speech toolkit. Getting a handle on these is really the first step to building with intention.
And this is where it gets really black and white. On one side, you've got the compliment. That's your tool for laying a strong, positive foundation. It's simple, right? A kind statement that builds somebody up. And then on the other side, you've got the insult, which is basically a wrecking ball. A rude comment made just to tear someone down. One builds, one destroys. Seems like an easy choice, but as we know, it's not always that simple.
Now let's get to a trickier tool, sarcasm. This one is tough because, it often hides behind humor. But when you get down to it, sarcasm is all about saying the opposite of what you actually mean, usually to make fun of someone. It can slowly eat away at trust, kind of like a hidden crack in the foundation of a relationship. It might feel like a joke, but a lot of the time, it's really just an insult in disguise.
Okay, so let's do a quick recap of our toolbox. We've got the compliment, to build up, and the insult, to tear down. We have sarcasm, that tricky tool that can cause a lot of damage. Then we have affirm, which is all about speaking positive truth to support someone. And finally, tone. This one's huge. It's not what you say, but how you say it. Your tone is like the mortar that holds all those bricks together.
So we've got the tools defined, but now we're going to shift from just learning about them to actually using them. It's time to turn the camera around, so to speak, and really think about how we've been using these tools in our own lives.
And this is a really important moment. It's a question for you. And I want you to actually take a second and do this. Think back on a real conversation you had, maybe yesterday. What did you say? And honestly, what was the impact? Did you lay a brick for a bridge, or did you put up another brick in a wall? That kind of self-awareness is everything. It's the first step to really communicating on purpose.
This next question really gets to the why behind it all. Why do we sometimes reach for those destructive tools? Is it a defense mechanism? Is it to try and feel smarter or more powerful? Or is it just, easier than being direct and vulnerable? Understanding why we choose our words can tell us a lot about ourselves.
And I love this because it gets into the real art of positive communication. To affirm someone isn't just about throwing out fake compliments, it's about seeing something genuinely good and true in them and saying it out loud. It's about building them up with honesty and kindness, not empty flattery. It's real support. All right, let's start pulling all of this together. The biggest takeaway here is that the way we speak isn't just a random habit. It's an active, conscious choice we are making every single time we talk to someone. We are literally the architects of our own relationships. Okay, so check this out. Just a number on the screen, 120 plus. What on earth could that mean? Well, it's a pretty surprising fact that shows just how critical this topic has been for a very, very long time.
And there it is. The word tongue, used as a symbol for our speech and our words, shows up more than 120 times in the Bible. This isn't some new idea we just came up with. For thousands of years, people have understood the incredible power that is packed into our mouths.
I mean, what a powerful image. A tiny little spark, one careless word, can start a wildfire that just destroys everything. It's a pretty humbling reminder of the destructive power we all carry around with us, and it's a great reason to be super careful with our words. So, if you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this right here. Every single word you speak has one of 2 possible destinies. It can be a light, showing someone the way, offering kindness, making things clear. Or it can be a fire, burning a connection, maybe for good. You can light a path, or you can burn a bridge. That choice is always yours.
So you might be thinking this is all just about learning to be a better speaker. But there's a much deeper philosophy going on here. And before we finish up, it's really important to get the why behind this whole lesson, which connects all the way back to that ancient wisdom we started with.
And this really lays out the core belief. The idea is simple. Knowledge without character, without morality, can actually be a dangerous thing. That's why this approach weaves a moral framework right into education. The goal isn't just to be smarter, but to be wiser, to be better, to be kinder. Because in the end, a mind that's focused on what's good and true is what leads to a life of peace. So the question to leave you with is, what are you going to build today?